Rule number 1. The core is placed upon or within the innermost sufficient record. Rule number 2. When the innermost sufficient record contain an even number of rods rising as high as the shoulder, the core is placed upon the end of the center rod, whether it touches the looping rods or not. Rule number 3. When the innermost sufficient record contains an even number of rods, the two center rods being treated as though they were connected by a recurving rights. Rule number 4. When there are two rods in center, the one that has the higher shoulder line, the upper point of the rods is considered as a point of core. Selecting the delta. Rule number 1. The delta may not be located at the bifurcation, which does not remain open towards the core. Rule number 2. When there is a choice between a bifurcation and another type of delta equally close to the point of divergence of two lines, the bifurcation is selected. Rule number 3. When there is a series of bifurcation opening towards the core at the point of divergence of the two type lines, the bifurcation nearest to the core is chosen as the delta. Rule number 4. The delta may not be located in the middle of the ranges running between the type lines toward the core, but at the nearest end. Only the location of the delta depends entirely upon the point of origin of the ridges between the type lines towards the core. Radial loops. A radial loops flows in the direction of the radius bone. That is, it is open towards the thumb side of the hand. It's called radial because it flows toward the radius bone, which is on the thumb side of your forearm. Ulnar loop. That loop opens toward the ulnar bone, that the pinky little finger side of your hand. Like all loops, it has one delta and a core. The ridge flows inward, curve around an exit in the direction of the pinky. Plain whorl especially has two deltas triangular points. At least one ridges that forms a circular or spiral pattern. Ridges that tend to form a concentric design around the center. Central pocket loop. It's a whorl type finger pattern. It has two deltas just like a plain whorl, but unlike the plain whorl, the ridges form a loop around a small circular or spiral center. A central pocket loop whorl looks like a loop with a tiny whorl circle spiral trapped inside it. Plain arc. A plain arc is the simplest type of a fingerprint. The ridges enter from one side, rise slightly in the center like a gentle hill, and then exit the other side. No looping or spiraling, just a smooth upward flow. Double loop. It has two separate loops formations inside one fingerprint. It has two deltas just like other whorls. It looks like two loops twisted together or side by side. A double loop or a loop whorl have a two loops and two deltas that wave together in one frame. The last one, tinted arches, is a type of fingerprint pattern that looks like a sharper, more dramatic version of a plain arc. The ridges enter from one side, rise sharply upward, almost forming a spike or turned shape, and then flow out the other side. Unlike a plain arches, gentle hill, a tinted arc as a sudden rise like a peak or